Pursuing music or sticking with what's safe? Actually, that snippet is up on YouTube now if any of you guys want to see that. The title is Play It Safe or Go For It. As a follow-up, when you were pursuing your passion, what was your greatest personal challenge to overcome? I'm going to take a second and think about this one. What was my greatest personal challenge to overcome? You know, for me, the music was never an issue because I was always connected with the music and I was always connected with the passion and everything like that. That was always there, so I never struggled with the music aspect too much. The thing I struggled with was making a living with the music, and that took me a long time to figure out. And I would say it was not until probably 2014 that I really figured that aspect out. Because I was selling beats since 2002, 2001, even before that. No, what am I talking about? 1999 is when I sold my first beat. Some of you guys know this, I've talked about this, but I sold 4 beats for $50, so $12.50 per beat. It took me a while before I rounded up all my sources of income and was able to make a living. Just paying rent in San Francisco was a challenge when I first moved out here because, you know, when you rely on clients to pay your bills and things like that by selling beats, it wasn't enough and it wasn't doing it for my lifestyle. So that was my biggest challenge. I remember getting into licensing music to TV shows and movies and stuff like that, and all of a sudden I had income. And I remember there was a couple artists I've worked with and I spent like a long period of time working with them, and I remember getting a big check working with them during that time. And I was like, wow, I can actually sustain myself doing what I love to do. That was my biggest challenge. And once I figured out how to do it, the feeling was such a relief. It was such a relief knowing that I can make music and make a living doing it at the same time. And that came with just trying a lot of different stuff. It was licensing music to films and TV. That started paying the bills. I started working with a licensing company that used to cut me checks in advances to make music. So that was helpful. That's something you can literally go on Google and research local licensing companies or any licensing companies and pitch to them. That was a big thing for me. You know, getting big placements like Joyner Lucas, you know, different people I work with. Back in the day, even like I got Royce the 5'9" placements, just a lot of people. Snoop Dogg, those definitely paid the bills. Moving forward, now I don't look at it like I'm a producer trying to get placements or I'm a producer trying to get my music placed on TV and movies and things like that. I look at it like I am a company. My company is called That Knock Incorporated. That's my company. I'm registered in California. I'm an S corporation. And right now, it's not just about music. It's not just about drum kits. It's not just about licensing. It's not just about streaming. It's all of these things together. All of these things together create the overall picture of That Knock and create the overall picture of my brand. So I went from being DECAP the producer to DECAP the CEO. I am now a CEO of That Knock Incorporated. I'm still a producer, but my producer role is just one part of this big thing that's going on. So that was the biggest challenge, just trying to figure out that structure. And to make it simple, to give you guys a simple piece of advice that's tangible, how it worked for me, and I don't know if this will work for you, but how it worked for me is multiple streams of income. You want to focus on pennies here, pennies there, pennies there, pennies there. So streaming, distribution, drum kits, sample packs, beat sales, whatever, music licensing, performance rights organization, ASCAP or BMI, touring, online touring now because of COVID, ad revenue. All of these things add up. So pennies here, pennies there turn into dollars here, dollars there, turn into hundreds of dollars here, hundreds of dollars there, turn into thousands of dollars there, thousands of dollars there, thousands, eventually into millions of dollars here, millions of dollars there, millions of dollars there. That Knock Incorporated is the company that all of these aspects fall into. So if I get a placement with Rule and if I get a platinum record, that is just one aspect of That Knock Incorporated. I'm not looking to that to pay all my bills, but it's one piece. Drum kits. I'm not looking to drum kits to pay my bills, but it's one piece. I'm not looking to all these placements to pay bills, but it's one piece. So start by pennies, turn into hundreds, turn into thousands, turn into millions, if that is your path. It's all of these things together that add up to make that knock incorporated. So that's how I approach it. I'm not going at it as just a producer. I'm a company. I'm an entity. I have a team now. I have people that I work with who work on content for me, who I consult with on a daily basis, and we discuss strategy and things like that. So everything is thought through. I went from being a little producer in 9th grade, selling 4 beats for $12.50, to being a business. That was one of my challenges, and I'm happy to say that knock is a fully functioning media company. It's more than just DECAP the producer. That's what I am. I'm a producer, but I'm also a CEO of the whole operation.